How you doing? This is Melvin Brown. Welcome back to Melvin Brown Experience. Today is not going to be a story time, but today is going to be another topic. And this topic is pretty controversial. And, I decided to come out with this. And, I hope this resonates with y'all. So, this topic is called Lovespell, Domination Spell. All in one. Now, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, you and your target broke up. And you decide to move on, or your target broke up with you, and you don't want to move on, but they want to move on. Now, you and your feelings, and you're out of whack with yourself. Like, you can't sleep at night. Sometimes you can't eat. So, you try to go to therapy. That don't work. Some people go to church. That don't work. Then all of a sudden, you decided to watch a witchcraft movie. And you trying to do research all of a sudden, going on TikTok, going on Instagram, going on YouTube. You go to one spiritual worker. Somehow, some way, you didn't get the proper results that you was asking for. You go to the next spiritual worker. You did not get the proper results that you was asking for. So all of a sudden, let's just say you go to an old school magician. Now, when people go through a lot of chaos, right? Like a breakup and something very traumatic, like a breakup, and they start digging into witchcraft, sometimes people dig in to TikTok and social medias. But you got certain people that will go to certain levels to extent to find the real deal. Some people might go to the islands. Some people might go down south. New Orleans, Louisiana, for example, South Carolina, because of the reputation. And let's just say you sit down with a real deal spiritual practitioner. Now, a spiritual practitioner will listen to you and they say, okay, what is your situation? You would tell the spiritual worker your situation. Oh, my lover broke up with me. My lover don't want to be with me. It's somebody else in the picture. Your spiritual worker would sit there, and from their experience, they will come up with a solution. Some spiritual workers be like, I can't take the job. Some spiritual workers say, yo, I can take this job. Now, there are spiritual workers that will literally do everything in their power to make sure you get the satisfying results that you're asking for. So, sometimes when clients come to me, they be like, yo, I want my target to be obsessed with me. I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that, I want that, and this. I want him to be super obsessed. I want him to not to have a job and just be around me 24/7. That is uncomfortable. You're not asking for a love spell. What you're asking for is a curse. You're not asking for a love spell. You're asking for chaos. See, when you're a practitioner, love spells sometimes supposed to come gentle, subtle, and then y'all work things out. But depending on the stubbornness of your target, it is necessary that spiritual workers conjure up to give you these results. Now listen, you just trying to heal yourself fast, but you're not looking at the long-term effects. You have to put things, if it's your first time, you have to put things in perspective. Once you ask for the spell, what is going to happen? If you're asking for an obsession spell, domination spell, and a love spell put together, what's going to wind up happening? You pumping up in the air. Then all of a sudden, if the spell that powerful and depending on what spirit is put in that situation, sometimes that target and his significant other will break up. Sometimes he might lose his job. Sometimes it could be problems with the family, problems with friends. Then all of a sudden, your target is all alone. Then all of a sudden, your target comes back in your life. He gives you a phone call. You call your spiritual worker and you saying, yay, I'm happy. I got my results. Thank you so much. Here's a tip. The spiritual worker know deep down in their heart what you ask for, you're going to be coming back screaming and crying. you're going to ask the spiritual worker to undo the work. And what's going to wind up happening, depending on the situation, sometimes when you ask for a love spell like that, it can't be broken. Sometimes nature's going to have to take its course. And what do I mean by nature take its course? Sometimes it might take a year and a half for it to come off. Sometimes 2. One of the spiritual workers I was talking to from Louisiana a couple weeks ago, he was like, bro, 5 years later, that shit's still on him. So it depends on who you're working with when you ask for these results. To be honest with you, when I was young, stupid, wild, I used to do stuff like that. But the clients would give me a headache to a point that I felt like retiring or taking a long-ass vacation. When you get these type of strong ingredients of a love spell, your target will be super possessive over you. And yes, it might be cute at first, but it gets real. Look, I've been on YouTube since the age of 24. I am 33 now. So when I was young, that toxic type of love spell was fun. It was entertaining. But in the long-term effect, it was a headache. Because they got what they want, but they didn't think how real it was going to get. When you asking for spells like that, you got to be prepared for the good and be prepared for the bad. Everything that your spiritual worker tell you, this can happen, that can happen, this can happen, that can happen. Yes, if spiritual workers line their work properly, that can happen. But if your target has some type of mental illness, sometimes it's going to be a new paper to write down side effects for people that have mental illness getting hit with a love spell, obsession spell, and domination spell. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. These are not peaceful type of workings that y'all ask for. This working might not guarantee marriage. It might just guarantee somebody, to be honest, your slave. That's the honest truth. Your slave. Because let's just say the spell is highly successful. Then all of a sudden, your target come back, don't have a job, but they're a couch potato. They want to sit in the house all day. And then they want to wonder where you at, following. You could be out with your girlfriends. They put a Apple tag on your car and follow you. Stuff like this, you have to be mindful. When you put domination work on people, it doesn't matter how disrespectful you get to these people. Till you get to your target. Like if your target come back in your nerves, you can call them all types of names. They still gonna be there and take it. You can literally call the cops, have him get escorted, have a restraining order on him. With that spell that you're asking for, he's still gonna pop up. With a domination work so strong, you can literally tell your target, I don't want to be with you. Move on. And the love spell mixed with that, he's not going to move on. It's going to dominate him for the rest of his life. Every minute, every second, every hour, every day, all he's going to do is think about you. Us as humans, we all went through the love sick situation. Like we miss our ex and everything. But when you got love work on somebody that strong, or if a mix with that I just told y'all about in the title, holy hell, that man would never have peace. And due to YouTube guidelines, y'all understand what I'm saying. You can put yourself in a situation with an FA. You put it together. I can't say it because guidelines are serious. Now, if you don't have the right intentions and the right motives of putting a powerful love spell, domination spell on somebody, an obsession spell on somebody, you are doomed. You are doomed. You are in a bad situation. If you paying top dollars to these spiritual workers to get your target to come back, you are asking for a recipe of disaster. Let me give y'all a story time. So I remember it was the year 2021. A man came to me. He wanted his wife back. I did everything that he asked for. I laid everything down. Lovespell, Domination spell, Obsesion spell. He wound up getting his wife back. But do you know what the hell happened after that? He didn't want to be with her no more. She got pissed off. And what did she do? She went to another spiritual worker to put love work on him. And what wound up happening? It was a spiritual warfare for the both of them until I told him to send me back the jar. That was in 2023. When you get these type of spells and you're not aligned with a property and you don't have the right motives, it can lead to domestic violence, FA, restraining orders, jail, you name it. It can literally cause somebody to put damage in your house. And I ain't talking about busting windows. I'm talking about some lightning fluid and a match. You have to be careful of what you wish for. It is beautiful. I understand some of y'all want love, but as I'm sitting here having all these consultations for the last 3 weeks, I had to turn them down because I'm protecting them. And they got mad like, oh, Melvin, why you turn down my case and everything? I'm protecting you, baby girl. I'm protecting you, homeboy. That person not meant for you. If you got to take yourself to that extent to make that person become basically some type of zombie or basically some type of outcome, you're asking for it. You really asking for trouble. See, people got to be mindful. Some spiritual workers not going to tell you everything that can literally happen on the social media. Sometimes spiritual workers will tell you everything that can literally happen on a one-on-one consultation. Look, I'm going to tell y'all a story that my friend from Louisiana told me. So he said he did a spell and it was so powerful and it was everything. Lovespell, Obsession, Domination. What wound up happening was she got the man that she was asking for. What wound up happening was she didn't want to be with him no more. And she didn't tell her spiritual worker, okay, undo the work. What wound up happening when she told him that, it was a gruesome outcome to a point that that man is not even in a state penitentiary, nor federal. That man is in a mental institution for the rest of his life. If it was that gruesome, oh yeah, it's real. It's real. And I can't tell you the details due to the YouTube guidelines. When you do these type of things, just be mindful. Know your target well. Love is a beautiful thing, but if you're using it for selfish gains, you're done. This is Melvin Brown. This is the Melvin Brown Experience. I hope you enjoyed this story or this topic. Hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe. I'm out.